All right, guys, good morning and welcome to Spark and Trade. Right now is Monday, July 17th. Looks like the market on the tech side is ramping up. We have Apple, Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, nice two pullbacks there, Meta pullback there, and AMD is, of course, dumping. Google, nice little candle there. Let's take a look at the other side. All right, what do we got here? Of course, Etsy taking a dump back down. I'm sure that's going to probably bounce on Etsy at some point today. CMG, Chipotle, it's doing pretty bad. Airbnb looks like it wants to shoot up. This is the one to watch, guys. Netflix. This thing has earnings. I think you're going to get a nice little surge to the upside. We're already up about 5 points, $5. So who knows where that goes before the earnings play. This looks like it's starting, Adobe. And Chewy, not so good. All right, so there goes your other side. Let's see what futures is doing. Yeah, so still got upside coming in on ES and NQ. It looks like we broke the 76 level, which was the previous one. Yeah, we're on a push phase on NQ on the 5 minute. So push play active plays can be something that we look for there. It's kind of bullish on the 5 minute, bullish on the ES also. Same setup in this area here, and then we do have a 5 minute supply line coming in there. So it could just be sellers who are taking profit, or when you see it straight, you know what time it is. So let's go to the chart. Look at this, we're really close to 800 now. 857, 15857 looks like was where we topped out on Friday and had a massive dump to the downside. So we just want to see what happens next. Well, a break. All right, guys, so let's see what ends up happening. So if we were to play this, this is a valid entry stopping out at 24.55 if you want to get in on a push play, and you have to respect the fact that the market cannot touch down here, right? Like it's gonna probably gain some momentum down here because this is where the buy zone is for the 5 minute money. So buyers are waiting down there, but you kind of want to get inside of this candle, this previous candle here on the 5 minute to enter this push phase. So right here would have been a good entry. Right here would have been a good entry because it's below the previous candle, and then you want to close above it, close above it, close above it. So we'll see if we get another push. Let's get back to the group.
But that was just a little too much too soon. Microsoft starting to lose this little base, but it could get wicked back up.
Apple's pulling back.
Yeah, Apple pulling back. Meta going red as of now.
Oh man.
Yeah, NQ holding that level, so it's a decent little pullback.
Yeah, that's not a bad stop if you took an NQ and stopped out at 750. So
Oh no, SPY flipping.
Technical issues.
Oh, they created a flat supply.
You in the SPX already? Or are you holding off this morning?
I'm in the SPX, bro.
You be jumping in right off the rip. Did you catch the base of it?
Nah, bro, I didn't. I got filled on some IV. I thought I did catch the base, but I got filled on IV.
I think it's in a push phase though, bro. Your spot.
Yeah, I'm not looking. Meta just it touched the previous day's low now. Microsoft now looks like it's kind of uptrending very slowly, but one flush can change that.
Let's look at SPY real quick.
Google rolled over.
The fall has begun. Nah. Yo, yeah, bro, you're in a push phase on SPY, bro. Aren't you? Yellow.
Not really a fan of the price action so far.
No, not at all. It's stuttering.
Jazz, you're in a push phase, no? On SPY?
Hopefully,
Hello?
I can get something
Hello?
within the next. We don't really have news today.
Mic check, mic check.
Economic sentiment
I don't know
thing.
why that happens.
Yeah, we don't have any news.
No,
Like
we
that.
do, but it's like
Mic
not
check,
probably.
mic
It's
check.
fucking Empire
Yeah.
State Manufacturing. It was at 8:30.
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant to say. Like, it's not
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Mic check.
it
mic
won't
check.
affect the sentiment.
Yo, you guys
What's
can
up?
hear me?
We can hear you.
All right, cool.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, Jazz, I think you're in a push phase on SPY, so you really don't want to see them close below the previous 5-minute candle.
Yeah, I know.
They do that, they probably
They just keep top wicking, bro. So it's not looking healthy.
bam.
My dog, I have a pile of clothes that I moved out of my dog's like way so she doesn't, get on it. And she literally climbed on top of the whole pile of all my clothes.
Let's go.
Freaking madness. Meta's on the previous day's lows.
The fall. Oh,
Damn, SPY slipping, bro.
Yeah, they're about to close.
A lot of stocks looking right now. The only one that's showing actual relative strength is, it looks like Apple, but Apple also looks like it's getting topped out.
Yeah, NQ,
Yeah,
man,
that's just-
perfect tap.
That's just top wick. Yeah,
And
bro.
man, I thought my Nvidia call out was so fucking good. I just didn't take it.
Damn, this shit just top wick, bro. I did not want that to fucking happen.
You got about a minute in this candle to see if they close above this shit, but that's a big ass pullback.
Wow, Nvidia, fuck. That was one
Yeah.
of my main watches, dude. Fuck.
That shit not looking good.
Stop out at 24. In at 43, 24 stop.
Because it's not like you would generally be able to help.
Show me all the mangoes.
Damn, dog, I fucked up.
How fucked up is fucked up. That's fucked up. You guys ever seen that meme?
No.
Oh, baby.
Oh, big dump.
Big roll, bro. Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
5 minutes.
Straight to the 5-minute money zone.
Yep. Hey, you don't hold that. That shit is over. Damn, what a dump.
Damn, man, that miss on Nvidia stuck.
30 points on doggone NQ.
Just straight I would
Oh yeah, that's the close. That 5-minute candle closed below. Yeah, push phase over.
Yeah, the push phase is over. All they can really do is recoup and bounce off of the money zone.
Yeah, see if we get a trend. That's a big ass wick up there.
Yeah, the top wicks are ugly as fuck, bro.
Let's see if Nvidia could crank up to like fucking 460 30s. Might be interesting.
That could have been a good exit right there on that pop.
Google's rolling over too. Damn, two of my main watches.
Oh man, SPY, you bitch. Oh my god.
Show me all the mangoes.
Ah. Whatever, you win some, you lose some, bro. I can't be too mad at it.
Look at that candle on the 15-minute for the NQ.
Horrendous.
That tells the tale right there.
Yeah, I mean the 5-minute looks disgusting too.
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 left a, but the 5, it didn't leave that big wick though, like the 15 did.
The 1 hour looks nasty.
Yeah, it got a big wick on it too.
I think we're doing the better.
Damn, bro, did this market really just drib without like any lower highs? That's crazy. Oh man, I should have took that video. I would have been up real nice on the day.
Yeah, I think they're flipping the fucking trend right now.
That 15-minute money's on holding for dear life. That shit case. We
Yeah, it's holding. Yeah, don't get me wrong, it's holding, but they gotta take a swing to that supply again.
That would be ideal. Shit just bouncing off the 9 EMA.
It's looking good so far. The money's on bounce.
And I still don't understand what she is. So, if one day she didn't,
Yeah, that shit hit 449.52 and they rejected. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Are you still in that trade?
Yeah, because I'm not far out the money. I'm not even down that much. I don't even know why I'm being so vocal, bro. Yep, she's cooked. Rejected again. She rejected that supply for 49.52. Yeah, that shit's about to roll, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying that everything kind of just went like.
They just trapped everybody, really.
Yeah, I mean, bro, my level was so clean. I mean, I showed the screenshot, and it literally retested that level, but the way that it firmed up, I didn't like that. Like, I wanted to see like, like a lower high type scenario under that level, but it kind of got back up there, which is why I didn't take my Nvidia trade. But that shit would have worked really well.
I see, bro.
But
Come on, bro. Hold the fucking money zone, please.
They could bring it up a little bit. Hopefully I can get at least a fucking like 160.50 area as kind of a trade.
That was a strong close to the downside.
Yeah, bro. Everything's looking bearish now on the SPY.
Amazon rolling over.
I can't get over VWAP right now. And even if it does, it just rejects that shit hard as fuck.
Damn. What the fuck did we just tapped? 15-minute. Yeah, I mean, I see two plays here. You take the trend trade to the upside, or you try to figure out, you just hold off to a bounce that creates a lower high for some shorts. But we do have supply that formed up there at 781 on NQ. Still
Yeah, we have supply on the SPY as well on the 5 minute up there.
Yeah, it's still anyone's play though.
Yeah, because they could take a swing. So it's just really, no man's land right now.
I mean, we definitely got a trend on the 5 and a 15 and a 1 hour, making higher highs, higher lows. Just don't know if they're gonna keep the shit going or if they're gonna shut this whole shit down. Because
Oh my god, bro.
macro.
Look at that fucking pullback.
I need to skill on
Tracking both ways, right?
Yeah, Spark, it looks like they're rejecting the top, dog. Look at these fucking wicks. They're fucking atrocious.
Yo, that's funny as fuck. Alright, Alright, so we keep getting bounces off that 15. There it goes.
Bro, if I would have taken this short on Nvidia on 1,000 shares, and let's say hypothetically I would have covered down here, I would have been done with my fucking audition on this one trade.
Yeah, 15-minute keeps bouncing these fuckers.
Yeah, the 15 minutes helping them bounce. Yeah.
You know, on NQ, I'm looking at NQ. I'm not really looking at ES, but I'm pretty sure it's probably trading kind of similar right now.
Yeah, it's more so the 5-minute money zone.
Yeah, so on NQ, we have a steeper drop than that ES drop. Wow. Uh-oh.
I pull back and lose hella money for no reason.
We got a channel cross signal on the 5-minute on NQ. It means we could touch 690, which is the bottom of demand. 687.
Oh, pick up some fucking steam, please, bruh.
I just told her, like, they're not supposed to buy it, it's just like, holding off, like,
My Thinkorswim keeps crashing, bro. Oh, this is not funny. I don't know why this keeps happening.
I think that there's still an opportunity for the SPY to get all the way above 450, exhaust out, and then come back.
Seems about right.
I think it can. I think that the SPY could go to 450, exhaust anybody who's short, exhaust the longs out, and then come right back, and I'd probably go red on the day type shit. But who knows, dude? The ES looks kind of bear flaggy on the one, but
On the 1 minute?
yeah, on the one it kind of looks bear flaggy, but
Yeah, we gotta close healthy on this candle. Hopefully the next 5-minute opens up nice.
I mean, on the 1 minute, the SPY has all three of the indicators that I guess we like to use all together. It has it's above the 9, above the 9's above the 21, the 21 is above VWAP. So they're all kind of just stacked on each other right now.
For sure. Getting a pullback right out of the new open candle.
so we just hit up.
We're above VWAP. I hope this shit could just keep going, bro.
This is gonna fall nasty if they break this level, bro.
Got 5 minutes to 10 o'clock.
That might be the volume that we need, but yeah, the bears.
There's no volume right now.
Shit up. There it goes with that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, NQ is trying to get back below VWAP right here.
You see
Same
how,
thing looks like that SPY's trying to fucking do too.
You see how they keep waking from that level though, LMD? Like the 70.
Mm-hmm.
450's imminent.
Yeah, 450, yeah.
I think they're gonna fail, but you know that's just where I think the momentum is right now. Selling pressure is at 71% on this 1 hour candle. If this shit doesn't cave in the next 4 minutes, you're gonna get the new 1 hour that comes in, and it's a whole new volume check. But the sellers are fucking shit up right now. Buyers not letting them go through the trend though.
Man, oh my god, they're fucking playing.
If they touch 6-1 the 60s, I'm going long. If I see any basing out down there, that shit is a 1 hour, 15 minute, and 5 minute demand zone. Got my alerts ready. she blows.
Rejection. Jesus fuck.
You got one more money zone to hold you. Still the 15 and the 1 hour, so.
Yeah.
Well, 3 minutes till 10, so we're gonna see come 10 o'clock what this thing looks like.
Yeah, it looked like it wants to rip because they keep holding VWAP.
I think so too, which is why I'm saying 450 imminent, and then we'll see if it exhausts everything out. I don't like how NQ names like Nvidia and a lot of these other names, aside from basically Apple and maybe Tesla, I don't like how they all just drip lower very fast the way that they did. It kind of, if you're looking at it, your antenna, should be up like, wait, the SPY hasn't even gone red and all of these individual names are tanking, and then the NQ also isn't even red. So it's like, in my mind, I'm thinking, I feel like too much too soon to the downside. That's what I'm thinking. But 10 o'clock can change that thesis. So knowing that we're 2 minutes away, I'm definitely going to be hands off until 10.
Oh, man.
Nah, PS is looking real fucking good compared to NQ.
Yeah, but I mean, NQ is also basing, very, very well. Like I said, it looks bear flaggy, but I also wouldn't be surprised if you get some sort of volume play where it surges you up basically near the highs as well. Wouldn't be surprised. Also, NQ is holding above VWAP as well, but it's having difficulties on the 21 on the 1 minute.
SPY's having a hard time as well.
I think what might be, I wonder if Banks is what's helping kind of the SPY out right now.
Yeah, here come that push to the high side.
Yeah. Yes, I think 450 is imminent. 1 more minute, we'll find out.
Yeah, we gotta wait for this candle. See what it can do. Oh, wow. So far, so good.
Yeah, that money zone play went crazy just now. See if they hold that shit or if they reject.
Yeah, they just better not reject the zone.
Miss Jolino, the mango sweet. 32, 33.
Oh, damn, we could get thrown in a 1 hour push phase, bro.
Yeah, so that close was necessary on a 15-minute. 10 o'clock volume doesn't look too crazy.
Yeah, what you rolling at? Okay, let me get you off the bed.
Yeah, the volume just needs to pick up.
That's wild crazy,
There
cuz.
you go. I'll still bump on Nvidia. Oh, look at that. SPY cranking right now.
Got a couple more cents to clear to break this morning swing high.
Yeah. Kind of what I anticipated when you think about the overall market sentiment. Not saying that we will get to 450, but we are relatively close. But just the way that some of these names came off and the actual overall market, structure is not red, it made me kind of wonder, like, is this kind of a shakeout and then move on and keep moving?
Yeah.
Shit.
Or, yeah.
Kind of my thesis on why I thought the way that I was thinking.
Yeah, I think they were trying to shake out the FOMO buyers from this morning's move up. All right, she's about to break the high. Yep, just did.
Nice move. Yeah, 450 imminent, about 10 cents away. This is when you have to ask yourself, do you want to fight? Do you want to fight for 10 cents?
again, it's no, you didn't. And last time I said, I was like, last time I spoke up, you're on this is the reason. And I was like, well, I'm, you know, not getting clear communication, or what this call, another one you said on this call.
Your target's 450 flat.
Yeah, I would. It depends on how many contracts you're in, right? Like in my opinion, you know, we've talked about this before in here, but I'm not gonna fight 10 cents when I have a 70-cent move probably in my favor.
Facts. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so do I need to get out at 450 exact? No. But you know, that is a psych level. You know, it's half, right? Like 50, 500. These are psych levels to pay attention to. So if you have like, let's say if you have like 3 contracts on an SPX or whatever, I would say the educated thing to do is if you're up on it, the educated thing to do is take a piece off right now. And then it can give you more comfort to try to let the player run if it wants to get above 450. That way, if it sits back, you're not sitting here like, fuck man, there's my move and now I'm down. Like that's how I trade.
For sure, bro. Thank you.
You okay, LMD? You alright, bro?
He's in a bad trade.
What's up?
You okay, bro?
Yeah, we're doing some work. What's going on?
I don't know. You're breathing kind of hard, bro.
Yeah, it sounded like you took a deep ass breath.
Nah,
I
it's
make
this
sure
damn
you're
cold
okay.
got me congested. Yeah, I'm done trading. I ain't taking no trades this morning. I hit my targets in all of my accounts.
I like how SPY firmed up here. I do like that. As long as if this candle gets some volume behind it to the upside, I think we keep ripping.
Yeah, we need some volume. We ain't got that much volume right now.
This that's open, or I was looking at this. This one said submitted.
90. Here we go.
That's all.
Oh, I don't like how that's getting wiki like that. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. No need to fight for 10 cents.
Yeah, no need to fight for 10 cents. That's fact. Yeah, I don't like that wiki behavior. It's just annoying.
Yeah, that's why like if there's any form of signs, I always take a piece off near my target. It doesn't have to be my exact target, but like within a range, and then I'll let our runner run. And then if it, you're trading options and shit, so like your runner can make like a crazy amount just by running.
Crazy amount, yeah.
Yeah. I just the last thing I want to do is see the market do what it's doing now, and you're like you feel confident about your position, and then you get like a big flush, and while you can it works vice versa, right? So you can get the big swipe in your favor, but what really matters is de-risking yourself, right? Because when you trade, it's all about risk. And if you're on the right side of the trade, the last thing you want to do is end up being wrong on it and then losing money if right now you're right on it.
Yeah. I probably should look to cut this.
Yo, LMD, look at LIXT, bro. I don't know if this came up on your list today.
They might want to come back and retest.
This thing happened in.
It's the second one on my magnet to 50 list.
Yeah, dude, this thing came in. This price action happened at market open. This wasn't even like pre-market bullshit. It pulled back, and it just gapped up. They probably halted right there. That's fire.
Evan, you see anything interesting?
Not really.
Me either. The only thing interesting was, in my opinion, Nvidia looks interesting now because it's holding previous day's close.
Yeah, actually, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
It's kind of got like almost the inverse head and shoulders a little bit.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. I want to see another dip though. I want to see another dip that can hold.
Oh my God.
I want to make sure that this spike right here isn't met with, all right, let's pop in and let's react shorts in it and slam it back down. Kind of using it as a liquidity play. So it works both ways. When you see a flush candle, you assume liquidity play. When you see a swipe candle, you should assume the same thing. It could be a liquidity play to hammer it back down. So I want to see how this candle is going to end up working out. I do like the way SPY is kind of cranking right now. It is pretty attractive. And I like the way that it kind of rebounded. This might be an interesting play. I might take a starter on it.
On a video right here.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm liking this retest candle. It's kind of smaller.
All right, so how much am I risking though? It'll be about 75.
They hit 450, bro.
Yeah, I thought so, bro. I thought that it would happen.
Yeah, they tapped it.
Yeah, this bitch is trending right now. We got rescued by the 15-minute that lasts before 10 o'clock. We just got a bounce off of the 5-minute money zone.
I'm gonna just sit back. I'm gonna sit back on this video. It's kind of moving without me. Let it get out.
She's moving.
Yes, sir. She looks like she wants to test highs again on NQ.
But you remember, like, how I said that all of these things were kind of together, the 9, the 21, and VWAP, how they were all just stacked up and holding. Like, all 3 of those indicators were holding the SPY up. So, you know, as long as all 3 of those indicators held and they were all within a tight range, you were kind of chilling. When that, and me and LMD talked about that before.
Yeah, the volume profile looks good too, so
Yeah, this
I would
next
assume
1
the shit
hour,
just holds up here.
the 1 hour that opened up definitely flipped the volume profile when we took that dump down there. I wonder if this money zone bounce on NQ is gonna get us to the high. That shit would be crazy. I mean, it wouldn't be too crazy, but
All right, rejection, guys.
she got the island breeze.
Hey, bro, your story had me dead. Your boy was going in.
Yeah, we went to Brooklyn this weekend for her birthday.
For whose birthday? Addie's birthday?
No. The girl.
Oh, I was gonna say, man, I was gonna say happy belated, but
Yeah, no. The girl he was dancing with.
Cute.
Shit was crazy.
oh, the shorty he was dancing with. Okay.
Yeah.
Should push up to 763 right here.
Oh.
It'll need to break it though.
All right, this shit's starting to stall up here. Don't really know if I like it.
Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that at such a key level.
No, hell no, it shouldn't be.
Volume profile.
But it is holding the highs of the opening candle, so, or the opening range, which is like, what is it, the first 15 minutes opening range?
Yeah, I'm getting a fucking pullback right now.
Yeah.
Like a 20-30 cent pullback, dog. That's not good. Nope. I'm cutting this contract. I'm good. I don't care if you guys pump. I'm out.
You had multiple contracts or just?
Just one, bro. But it's cool. I'm not even tripping. I don't fucking care. That shit was annoying. Fucking put me in barely any fucking profit. Fucking pull that shit.
Hold till the money zone break, cuz.
It's like that first, like 8 o'clock to 8 to 9. It's just the smoothest time to trade for me. Seems like it.
You know, it's crazy because I love the 7 and 8. 7 and 8 is my favorite. Or even earlier. Like if I can get to my seat and I'm not fucking tired by like 6 o'clock, I'm chilling.
Here's a trend line right here. If they bounce off of this, then the trend is still good. They're just gonna tap off the 5-minute money zone. If not, it's a lower high.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm fucking pissed off.
You shouldn't be angry. I mean, your trade was pretty much flat, right?
Yeah, it's just behavior, bro.
Give yourself some time to fucking get in. You don't have to jump in on the first 1 minute candle. Mark it off.
I know, bro. I FOMO'd in. Like, I don't know why the fuck. I did that shit last week, too, and I fucking got trapped in a play for like almost 6 hours.
Yeah, that seemed like that's your strategy, because
Nah, bro, I need to change that shit, dog. Like, I don't know.
As soon as market opens, you're in that shit. Like
And
literally.
one every morning. Like,
Every morning. Oh my god, bro, they just
Like
reject
let this shit kind of work, bro. Because I mean, think about the entries you could have gotten, like you know what, 9:54 maybe, 9:57, 9:58. I mean, close to 10 o'clock. But those entries are probably significantly better than the entry you ended up getting.
Yeah, for sure.
This candle, this 15-minute candle has what, 3 minutes before it closes? If this shit closes, oh, son of a bitch.
Look at that fucking bounce, bro.
If this shit closes below 739 on NQ, this could be bad. But that was again another money zone wick. 5 minutes. The trend is still your friend.
Yeah, the trend is kicking in for sure, but these pullbacks are just fucking up contracts.
That was some bullshit. What the fuck is that eye doing? Is money coming into the market? Sign ADQD. Shit, that wick should tell you everything you need to know.
What, that there's money coming into the market?
Shit. If you see that volume right there, it's everybody in their moms put their bid down.
Damn, bro. That's a crazy ass wick, dog.
Yeah, so like the first 30 minutes, money came into the market. Funny enough, from 10 o'clock, 10:05 to like 10:10 right now, they have money pouring out, but not as big as the money that came in. So maybe we have an uptrend day today, at least to like 1500 on the ADQD. ADUSD, $ ADUSD. Yeah, this shit's still shooting up to 1500 too.
Yeah, Nvidia's trying to get straight back to its supply zone. So I'm gonna just wait for that and see how it wants to react. Dude, some of these trades on Nvidia, like, I would be up significantly. Like, I would have been done with my profit challenge if I traded the early shit. And then this move here, if it can get back to supply, I think I might take a little bit. See what happens.
We're almost back at the 5-minute supply on SPY too.
Strong ass close. They needed to close like that, bro.
Oh, for the bulls to kick in?
For the 15-minute push phase to still be active.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm looking at NQ, bro. So I don't know what you're looking at, but
yeah, I'm looking at SPY. We got a 5-minute supply up here at 450.09. We're trading at 449.89 right now.
let me take a look.
That's where we pulled back from earlier.
Did you get out or are you still in this shit?
Nah, I cut that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
I cut that shit at a small red.
that's what I was telling you. Like, you gotta wait for that money zone to kind of cave, but you would have been down worse. So do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get the 15-minute on spot,
I know I'm like a little overly emotional today, so I just kind of wanted to like step away from that shit.
yeah, man, do what you gotta do. But if you look at the 15-minute on spot, every 15-minute candle closed higher than the previous candle. It's still in the push phase, even though that dump happened. Like,
Still in a push phase. Yeah.
So you just don't want to see that shit do the opposite. Like during that pullback that SPY did at around 940 and bounced off the money zone, that killed the 5-minute push phase. But the 15-minute was still active. I think they just triggered a 1 hour too. That's crazy, bro. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, supply up here is kicking right now. They gotta break through this shit with some momentum.
5-minute supply?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that 15-minute to get straight. That shit get straight, they gonna slam this bitch.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. Looks like they might be already kind of starting that downtrend. If they can't bounce down here.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't say that. They didn't break trend yet. You just keep bouncing every time they pull back to the money zone, the 9 EMA.
me, there is no edge right now, especially on NQ.
Yeah, SPY looking dirty. I don't know.
If you look at NQ, it's setting lower highs and higher lows. It's flagging.
On a 2 minute?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but there goes SPY, bro.
I got a 15-minute supply line up here on a NQ. But they again, like they're not breaking trend on 5 minutes. So unless they take out that 5 minute money zone, you're gonna keep seeing wicks down there. At some point they're gonna cave though. Ain't no way these fucking buyers got. Who knows? This is 17 minutes into this 1 hour candle. Bulls still have control with 21% selling pressure. Show me all the mango sweet.
Yeah, just glad I got my trades out the way early. Cause this is ugliness.
You grinding
Yeah,
up,
bro,
cuz?
without a doubt.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy, but I do think that there's an opportunity coming, like very soon. And I do think there was multiple opportunities here this morning, but they weren't easy to catch.
Like I said, if NQ gets over 65 and holds, we good. It'll be good to go long. But you see it just keep tapping it and pulling back.
SPY's doing the same thing with the 450 level.
That was almost a 50-point move from the 15-minute money zone. 52 points. I mean, you could
SPY's coming down pretty hard right now,
That
guys.
might be the tap that pulls this back down below 742.
Oh man, today might be a no trade's a safe trade, honestly,
Dog, you might be onto something with that.
because this is. Well, I just wish bro, if I would have took that Nvidia trade, man, when I fucking called it out supply, that shit would have fucking paid so much.
Oh, the pullback, the dump.
Not only the dump, but even the long that I called out, because I think I called out the long at 10:05. That's when I called it out, and then I called out the short at 9:38. Essentially, I mean, I called out the short the first literally minute because it was in supply, but yeah.
Oh, they wake the fucking eye. Alright, we got 10 more minutes in this 15-minute candle, and this shit is performing. Once again, another bounce off the 5-minute money zone. This shit is, these bulls ain't giving up.
The trend is
Man, I watched watched the video that Apex did yesterday. It actually gave me a better respect for Apex after watching that little webinar that they did, kind of explaining why they do what they do. Like I say, actually gave me a whole better respect for why they do what they do. Because there's people out here that be straight trying to scheme and scam. Like they had, they'll get people that will qualify, like, let's say maybe 5 or 10 accounts, and they'll take 5 accounts max to the long side, 5 accounts max to the low side, blow up the low side account, or blow up the account that loses, and then max out the other account that wins, and then try to get a payout.
What's wrong with
That's
that?
a crazy way to finesse.
Yeah, or they'll do that on one trade, and then they'll I can't remember the term that they use, but they'll like in out every day up until it's time to get paid out. So say today they make 10 grand, and then tomorrow they in out on a trade. Next day in out, next day in out, until it's the day that they can request a payout, and then they'll request 10 grand payout.
What's wrong with that?
So that's why I said it totally gives me a better understanding.
What do they do when people do that?
Usually, so they got somebody that just like when you get that performance account, they have people that watch how you trade, and if they see you doing stuff like that, they'll email you and say, "Hey, based on the contract that you signed, you know you're not supposed to trade that way." So they'll try to give you an opportunity to kind of fix it. But yeah, I can't remember the name of it, but I know windfall trading is one style that they say that they'll flag you and won't pay you out. But it was one dude, I guess this is why they had made the video, because one guy went on all social media blasting them, talking about they not gonna pay him out and Apex is a scam, blah blah blah. Come to find out, they did pay him out. They showed proof that they paid him out, and then they showed all the proof, like what he was doing, and it was against their rules. And they was like, we had the right not to pay him, but just to kind of blow it over, like we did.
Well, what would be the rule there? Like, I don't understand. You paid them to access multiple accounts, and the way you want to trade is the way you want to trade. And one account, you trade to the upside.
That's against their rules.
What
It's
is
like
the rule?
exploiting them, bro.
What is the rule?
Yeah. And that's illegal in the stock market.
What is the rule? What are we talking about here?
You can't take a long position and a short position.
Why not? It's in two different accounts. I
But
can't
it's
do
not,
it in
it's
the
your
same.
account.
Yes, it is. I
And-
paid them to access 20 accounts. In 10 accounts, I'll choose to go long. In another 10 accounts, I think the market is bearish. What rule are you telling me I'm...
That's not a strategy, though. At least, put it this way, that's not a strategy that they will let you trade.
But what is the rule? What are they saying?
It's for one, the way Apex looks at it is they want to build a long-term relationship with you. So they don't want people who are just, it's like a lottery play.
Sounds like a hedge to me. It sounds like you're hedging yourself, and you're going to go long because the market is random and where you think you need to go long, and you're also going to go short. And either way, you're going to make money, and one account is going to get blown. So maybe there's some...
Not necessarily, because one may not hit your target, and then flipping both of them.
Yeah. I mean, this is what I mean. Like, at the end of the day, he could blow up both accounts. The risk is still there.
So this is a question that they ask. If you had $100,000, would you let somebody trade your $100,000 that way?
If the stat shows that they're gonna make money, yes.
No stats. Just if you had $100,000 and you saw somebody trading your money that way.
Why would you give somebody money without stats to prove that that strategy works?
I think that the hedging thing. Okay, so yes, there is hedging, but I also think that if you're a trader, and I'll just put it like this: if you're a trader and you're trading your own money, and let's say hypothetically it is $100,000, you're not gonna put $50,000 of your own money into a short and then $50,000 into a long. What they're trying to establish, and I think this is what Andy's trying to say, is they're trying to establish legitimate traders. Like I no legitimate trader, Lance Brightstein, Nate, even average people, that are just coming up. No one's doing that. No, what they are exploiting it, because they're giving you a funded account of their money, and what you're gonna try to do is be like, all right, well, if I get stopped out on this account, but this account triples, then it doesn't really matter. And that's what they're trying to avoid. They essentially want like real traders.
Quality traders, yeah.
Yeah, you're not, because there is no, it is hedging, right? But hedging works when you have like a profound amount of money, like a hedge fund. Like they can hedge because they have options that they're going to be working with. They have the actual underlying stock that they're going to be working with. And they have to hedge because they have billions and billions of dollars at their disposal. But some average Joe Schmo, which is all of us, anybody who's retail trading, we're Joe Schmoes. They're just not gonna. I understand because it's their rule. You know what I'm saying?
And that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's
you
their.
signed the
But I get
contract
it.
and you won't do it, and then you go and do it.
I get it, because they just you can't just let some Joe Schmo, because you can't exploit the system doing that. Like hedging's a real thing, and people do it all the time, and they make bank off of it. But if you wouldn't do that with your own money, then you shouldn't do it with prop firm money.
But hedge funds do this all the time. They go both ways, right? And they hedge their positions. If they buy a long in, let's just say, a long-term account, and we're talking shares, then they're going to buy put options in the event that the market comes down, right? So they're going against their original trade. Nothing is wrong with that. That's literally a strategy. And when the market tanks, they make money. And when the market goes back up, their original shares accumulate. So time is one of the things that they have the luxury of in a hedge fund, because their account is so big that they don't give a fuck about the drawdown that they incur on the long position. But they're going to take advantage and exploit that short-term pullback and sort of hedge their position to say, all right, look, even if we lose on the long, we made so much money coming down that it kind of, either breaks even or we ended up being up.
Oh my God.
So,
but the thing is, you signed
you're not in the contract,
saying that you.
No, I'm not in a trade. I'm just trying to fucking mask out price action, and I'm like taking ghost trades, and I keep getting clapped on ghost trades.
All right, so why don't you just start drawing levels then? All right, if you know that 450 is an area of resistance, draw a line at 450, and then go ahead and draw another line at the high end of the opening range, which is going to be 449. Let's give it 70. And until one of those levels break and retest, you don't form a bias. Simple as that.
Okay, for sure, bro.
Yeah, LMB, I get the contract that you signed, but that's why I'm asking very specifically, like, what is that rule that they're preventing you from executing the way you want to execute? I mean,
Their contract.
What is the term that they're saying? You said you would never trade like this. Like, they don't know how. There's so many different strategies and traders out there that I need to know, what are they saying that you cannot do? So
they're saying you can't windfall.
Okay.
Meaning you can't, like, go balls to the wall, make one big trade, and then take in-out trades the rest of the time.
Just to fucking get your money, you pay out.
Because that's not a trading. That's somebody. And see, what they do is they know people are just buying tons of eval accounts to qualify, and then once they qualify, they're not real traders. So now they trying to just hit a lick.
Bro, I feel like that shit's kind of fucking up the market. Like, all these dudes kind of coming in and getting these fucking profit counts.
And that's their thing.
But it's also paper traded. Like LMD was saying, like, I think he had posted it. He had stated that even after you pass your evaluation, you get a paper trade account. They still pay you real money for making the money in your paper trade account. It's not until, like, they actually see consistency that they actually really start, putting you in a real account. The Surge Trader, the thing about Surge Trader, just real quick, is the reason why they have the profit margin so big, like we were talking about, how it's 10% no matter what. So if you have $1 million account, you have to make 100 racks. And the reason why they do that is because 10%, first of all, hedge funds are happy with 8%. But the reason why they do that is to establish that you're a legitimate trader. It should take you a little bit longer than maybe having an Apex account or a Top Step account to hit your performance evaluation. And then once you hit that, because it takes you a little bit longer, you get funded a real account. So, like, they give you a real account off rip as soon as you pass eval. Apparently Apex doesn't do that.
Yeah, nah, Apex, and like I said, I'm a business person. So anytime I think about something, I think about it from a business-minded aspect. And the more I look into Apex, the more I see that they have their stuff set up as a business to make sure that they don't collapse as a business. So same thing, like I was saying, if you take an eval account and you qualify, because that's all automated. Like, once you hit that amount and once you trade 7 days, they automatically send you an email with the contract and fees and whatnot. So there's no one actually looking at you taking trades during the eval period. But once you clear that eval period, I even look at it as you would be crazy to let somebody trade real money, not totally understanding what they doing. So they put you in that performance account, and now the performance account, now they scrutinizing you. They looking at you. They checking your trades out. They seeing if you putting stops in place. They seeing if you just trying to like hit a lick. And then during the performance phase, and that's why they cap out what you can make each month, because you're not really making them money because you're trading out of a paper account still. But if they see that you are a solid trader, they will actually shadow a real account next to your paper account. You won't know it, but in the contract, it tells you, hey, we can shadow an account, and if it makes money, that's our money. And from what the guy was explaining, a lot of times people look and they say, okay, they paying you 90, they only keeping 10, how they really making money? But if you somebody that's constantly taking solid trades and you making good trades, they might shadow 2 other accounts next to your 190.10 account. So they making 10% off of that account, but they also making 100% on them other accounts that they trading with you on. So I'm like, okay, that kind of, I can understand that, but like I said, I could see why they wouldn't just instantly put somebody in a real account off rip, even though their liability on a $25,000 account is still only $1,500. You blow 15, they gonna cut you. You done. But instead of doing that, they say, okay, we'll see how you trade, and if we have to pay you out, max they're gonna pay you $3,000 a month. So they're gonna pay you $9,000. I'm figuring if they didn't paid you out maybe 2 times, by the time that third payout time come around, they shadowing trades up against you anyway. So they're making money on your trades.
Yeah, I mean, I see the manipulation tactic where someone buys X amount of accounts and then they go both ways. And I think that's a dangerous ass strategy because both trades could go against you. But I mean, it kind of depends, right? Like, it depends if you're the type of trader that says, I'm gonna take the same level the opposite way. And we know the market's gonna pay one of those levels, right? Like one of those accounts. And if he decides, okay, this is too much bleeding in the red account, and this is I finally got the direction right, and he goes, and he maximizes what he gets out of that long versus the short, whatever. If he's winning more than he's losing, then all you're doing is you're paying drawdown to win. And I think there's a strategy there. I just don't know if its execution is.
It's called straddles.
Yeah,
and they tell you,
right.
They tell you inside the contract that you can't trade straddles.
That's what I wanted to know. Like, what is it in the contract that they tell you cannot do that is prefacing this type of strategy? Because it seems perfectly fine for me to have a trader trade both sides of the market. It particularly works with options because essentially you want the option contract to expire worthless. So you basically take the spread on both sides. You would kill it. But yeah, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. But if in the contract they said don't straddle, then shit, then you fucked up, cuz.
Yeah,
But the problem,
you have to trade their rules. Same thing. Now, see, I got a better understanding on even the threshold, or the trail, whatever they call it, trail threshold. Like, you can, like, I took a trade today that trailed out, and then I lost on it. It went red, and I lost $200. So whatever I was green on, I lost that. But I came right back and took a green trade and didn't give back none of the threshold. I just checked, and I still have all of my threshold. Like, it's used up none of it. So as long as you take a trade and you get back green, that kind of replenishes. So we was talking about, like, eventually you'll blow out of that threshold. That's not the case, because it replenishes itself as you make good trades. So, but Yeah, they all of them have their own little quirks, their own little things that they put in there to protect themselves. And I'm getting hammered today on this magnet strategy. Everything is red.
Charlie, this motherfucker is still right.
I hate that I've been right every single basically trade I've called out on Nvidia, but I'm not taking it just due to the overall market sentiment today. Like I don't like how it's moving. Like I feel like it's gonna break out of 450, and I'm like, I don't know if Nvidia is gonna go ahead and just follow suit. I don't know what's happening, so I'm just kind of just sitting back.
Yeah, I done already shut Ninja Trader down. I'm about to shut Thinkorswim down.
Yeah, I'm giving myself till 12 o'clock. Once 12 o'clock comes, I'm gonna hit the gym and probably not come back to the market. I've been having some real difficulties. I've noticed a little bit more that like post 12 o'clock, I probably should just be done. Because the best opportunities for me is from basically like straight off open to the 12:30.
Yeah, so that's me. When I first got into trading, my time frame was like market open to 11:30. That's my preference. So that's why I had to get back to doing what I do. I notice every time I take a trade after that, I'm not really looking for quality. I'm just looking to push a button.
Yeah, I mean, I still find like nice quality type trades. There's so much chop in between that. I think like the cleanest moves are like what you see in the morning to like 12. And obviously if you get a trending day, it's different.
God.
But today's not, we're not trending.
Yo, that shit tapped some supply or something because it went crazy to the downside on NQ. It was pretty.
I don't know if I don't have a line here. I think there's just selling pressure right now.
Nah.
I think that we're probably gonna end up seeing. We might see 4,000 or not 4,000. Fuck. 15,450 60s again. I think that we will.
Yeah, I got a line.
I just don't know when.
I got a line at that 780 area. Whoa, my God, this shit went
Yeah, that's a big flush.
stupid to the downside, guys.
Yeah, but look where VWAP is. Still, I mean, it's far away from VWAP, so we'll see.
Oh, and there goes the wick from the bottom once again. Which is at a money zone? Fucking hey, yo, these trend buyers are not giving this shit up.
Fuck no.
Yeah, but that's a good close. This 15-minute closes in 5 minutes. If this shit closes below 751, it's over.
I didn't get that.
Shut your ass up, Siri.
She didn't get that, bro. Okay, she did not get that.
Siri been ear hustling these days, bro.
No, they be listening. She be listening to everything, bro.
Fucking Black Mirror shit's about to start happening to you.
I need yo, to 735. If we crack this 15-minute money zone, this shit is dead.
Evan, you got anything or no?
Nah.
Yeah, bro, it's not looking good so far. I mean, I'm really interested in Nvidia. I don't know why. Maybe I need to like take this shit off my screen because I'm definitely like I'm reading the price action very well.
I'm feeling the same way. I'll go long, 34, 1035.
Yeah.
I pop up the VWAP, risking only 456. But
Yeah.
I just, it was just the market. Just couldn't tell what I wanted to do right there.
I mean, I still can't really tell what this market wants to do. I mean, we know that 450s is a problem, right? Just look at the price action right now. We're getting the 450s coming back. Okay, we're getting reactions at 450. So we know there's a problem there. The safe trade is to see fail follow through under it. So we lose 450s, then we pop up to 490s, we lose 490s. Then you can get in and kind of scale off of that. Or we rip through 450s, come back, retest it. All right, we still have bidders here, and then we keep searching up. Like it's real difficult. This is not easy price action right now.
Let's go. Bro, I'm crushing this down move right now.
John, what's the most you can lose on a Surge Trader account? Is it 10%?
Yeah, well, no, 8, or 8 or 5, something like that. I think it's 8
Yeah, so max trailing drawdown, that's just the most you can lose.
in a day.
In a day.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about...
There's two. There's a max drawdown of 5%. You can only, and you don't want to lose 5%. If you lose 5%, it's a hard breach. They'll take you out of your account. So if you lose 5% of your account in one day, hard breach. You're not, they take away your account. But if in the grand scheme of you trading, you lose 8%, so like it takes several days for you to lose 8%, they'll kick you out of that as well.
This shit is over, cuz.
Oh, okay.
Send that bitch down. Don't play around.
What's the most amount of shares you've taken in 50K account again?
500.
Okay.
All right.
Which is honestly not bad. 500 shares.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really tempted of opening up an account because I can risk like 0.25%, and that's still, what is that? $50, something like that.
Yeah.
Murder them.
I mean, everything you're literally doing on your account, you can be doing on this account with a little bit more size.
Right.
Yeah.
But you don't want to rush it because then you'll go in.
Yeah, I did a mean reflection over the weekend, and I looked at like how had I just waited for my setup and didn't give a shit about. I'm only gonna take 2 swings at my setup. Like if it works the first time, great. If it fails the first time, okay. If it fails the second time, just even if it works the third time, fuck it. Just don't keep doing it because.
You know how I would use your setup?
Shit.
You know how you showed me the green and red line? Excuse me. This is exactly what I would do. If we know the market's uptrending, every time I see a green line, I'm going long. And then until we start seeing supply rejections on the macro standpoint, I'm not taking a red line.
So the only way I would I have a rule saying that only take 15 minute supplies in a bullish trend because those shits pay 60 points, 140 points. Like, yes, that Friday drop, the 15-minute picked that shit up. But yeah, no, I mean, if you decided to create a rule that says, listen, we're in a macro bullish, I'm only taking green up, you would kill it.
That's what I would do. That's exactly how I traded.
I take both of them. I don't have any bias towards price. I don't have any bias towards direction. I don't care because like the one thing I think I learned from Mark Douglas is you don't know which one is gonna work, and you trying to cherry pick which one works is going to fuck with your edge because the one, you might just have bad fucking luck and just pick like 10 of them that don't work, and then you start to lose faith in the strategy. So like fucking take them all. Just have your stops very, very small and don't spiral. Like that's my problem, bro.
Yeah, but I think the odds are in your favor, right? Like if the overall macro market is uptrending, we're breaking supply zones. Like, yes, I understand there's going to be supplies at the 15, 30, 1 hour, whatever the case may be, because the market needs pullback. That's how you have a healthy market. But in my opinion, it's just like if the market is in a certain trend and your algorithm or whatever it is that you have is telling you, hey, today on this specific day, because macro, we're in an uptrend. Like currently, we are uptrending in the market. Like,
Facts.
On the macro. So if it shows me personally a green line, well, today I would not take it, and here's the reason why I would not take it. Because we have been having issues, and we opened up very, very on the low end of it, basically previous days highs really, really high above us, and previous days lows relatively close. I wouldn't be taking the green line yet, under the assumption that, all right, this could be the time that we roll over. So for me today, it's a Monday, and just statistically, for me, I would be kind of more on edge and more willing to sit back and really see if we do roll over. And then if we start rolling over, the following day, if I start seeing red lines at supply areas where I know that there's previous resistance, I'm taking that, assuming that we're going to get back down to that key level of 15.4, whatever. And obviously, you don't take it all the way down there. You just kind of play the intraday moves on it. But I would ride the macro, and that's how I would trade that kind of thing. But I don't know how that would play out. I don't know if you've ended up trying that, but I think that would it would make you trade less, and it'd probably give you a much higher statistical edge of winning.
So I think there's a edge there, right? Like in saying if the macro is green, go with the green line. If the macro is red, go with the red line. There's definitely an edge there. But to me, I feel like there is an edge in both. One doesn't outweigh the other. So the market is going to pull back when it gives me a supply line. And I could take advantage of that pullback. What I don't know is how far it's going to pull back. What I don't know is how far is the bounce is going to go. So I can't get into caring. Like I just sent you a picture, and that green line in this uptrend, I don't have to think about any feelings of whether the market is going to do X, Y, and Z. At fucking Sunday, looks like at 1 o'clock, this market started cranking from that green line on the 1 hour, 15 minute, and the 5. And time, bro. I think the one thing that I've learned is that like I have to have a stop. My stop is going to be the swing low. I might have gotten stopped out at 8:10 today, but I have to get back in. And I would have gotten this whole move to the upside this morning. But getting out of my way, right? Like that was 77 points to the upside. It's just take every one, bro. Take every one. And the stats is going to show. I'm going to take less trades, obviously, because I'm only going to take it at a supply line or a demand line for those reasons. But I can't look at drawdown and be like, I don't want to be down $400. Let me get out of here. And that's where a small account can't take the market's volatility. Like if I get that 100K account, bro, when I'm like right now, today I'm up $1,800 just taking shorts. As we were going up, I'm like, all right, this shit is going to come down at some point because I do have a 5-minute supply line that we rejected from. The money zone bounces kept coming. I could kill this trade right now and be satisfied with the idea of what I got, right? Like this is more than someone's earning in a day. Like this is good. This is good. But if the shit tells me it's gonna go down to that demand line like it did Friday, good is not enough. This shit is going to pay for multiple losses. Now, I don't know if it's gonna work or if it's not gonna work, and maybe I need to alter something in my plan that says, all right, look, if you fucking break even, but I'm still gonna walk away with $1,000, then fuck it, break even. You know, but like, I can't get into picking and choosing which line is gonna work, because that's where I think Mark Douglas explains that you're trying to control the outcome of the trade based on your desires.
I'm not trying to control the outcome. I'm trying to manage risk, and I think by trading less, by trading less, you're essentially helping yourself out. Because what you don't want to do is fall into the over trading, right? No trader wants to fall into that because you enter like a redemption mode where like you feel like the market owes you redemption. The market doesn't owe anybody shit.
Yeah,
so,
I don't feel that way. I think I have a hard stop regardless. Like I said, I have to stop out if they break the rules that I create.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, bro. I get what you're saying.
Right.
But it's just, I think that, you know, when you say you have to take everything, well, I think that, you know, yes, you know, you can. I wouldn't want to be trading, because I know you trade NQ you trade NQ the majority. So I know you trade NQ a lot. Mm-hmm. And my thing is I don't want to be in NQ, out NQ, in NQ, out NQ. I don't want to do that. So in my opinion, it's like, you know, trying to find out what the real move is, right? The macro kind of picture, which is often harder said than done. But if you end up having size, which you're going to be able to do under the Top Step account, you're going to be able to take some of those points, right? Like let's say if NQ moves in your favor and you have like, you know, pretty solid position in it, you know, you can scale out of that and let it run. And then as it's running, scale out, let it run. And then if it dips, you can scale back in and let it go. Like that's what obviously having more money is capable of doing, because now you're not focusing on in, out. You're actually working and trying to, you know, exponentially grow a winner, which is what all traders do.
Yeah.
All great ones.
Yeah, I think taking profit is the hardest thing to do. Like the hardest part of the trading plan that most traders kind of struggle with. For me, it's been quite the challenge because, like, you know, even on Friday, I let 290 or 190, I think, well, I don't know, I don't remember, but basically come back on me so much that I walked out of there with like $50. And it was just like, fuck, dude, you could have just took that and reassessed. But I can't, if you remember Friday's trade, it went to target, the drawdown was the drawdown. So either your trading plan shows you that you're gonna have drawdown that you're willing to sit through, or you're gonna be the trader that takes profit and get back in. Whatever trader you decide to be is on you. I don't wanna be that trader. I don't wanna be the trader that reacts to every fucking market movement because we're experiencing a pullback. And if the trade fucking fails, it fucking fails, bro. But Friday, that shit would have banged $1,700 and something dollars. Just because you had to sit through drawdown, and I know, bro, I know it's gonna go to target. Like, that's the thing. It took 4 hours to get to target. I didn't have to watch it and micromanage it. All I had to do was fail or win. And I think when it comes to day trading, we try to control the outcome. We try to control the fact that I'm up right now. Let me capture this. And then we have to reassess this whole shit all over. Okay, do I get in here? Oh my God, it's drawdown, let me cut it. And then you start eating into the play, like you start eating, I don't know. I think everyone has different strategies, different reasons for developing those strategies. But for me, I'm finding great benefits in walking away from the screen, setting a target, setting a stop. And it works. But when I hit, it's going to eat away any losses that I've ever incurred in the last like couple of days. And if we can ever make that switch where you feel comfortable with a loss because when you win, you're going to blow past the losing streak, I think that's where you win in trading. The whole trying to beat the market, this shit be fucking people up, bro. It really does. It should be fucking people up, bro. Like, you think you got a good streak going on because you won this whole month, and then the next month, emotions kick in on one trade, bro. One fucking trade, and it kills everything. And maybe you guys don't have that issue where you let emotions take control, or that devil on the left side of your shoulder take control. But 90% of traders fail because they do have that one fucking time that they let that devil take control. And they're trying to beat the market, scaling in, scaling out, scaling in, scaling out, scaling in, scaling out. And unless you're RT,
I don't think that's trying to beat the market. I think that's trading the strategy once you understand that.
I agree. I agree with that. I think trading the strategy is.
You have to get control of your emotions because this trader, I'm sure somebody's been in the market 20 years. I'm sure everybody starts off the same way. But eventually, you need to have confidence. You have to give it up. One of the two.
So I agree, LMD. It's like trading your strategy at like a robot is essential. We all hear it. Yo, you need to be a robot. We all hear it. But being a robot isn't easy when you're human. And all it takes is one. That's the crazy part about this market. It doesn't take fucking 10 times for you to make mistakes. It takes 1 to 2 mistakes to blow accounts. And that's the shit that is like, wait, why is it that I can't let my runners run the way I let my losers run? Why is it that I can't like just step away from controlling the outcome? Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Everything that I just entered on.
Why you have to find what's comfortable.
This is what's comfortable for me, dogs.
Like for me, I'm an instant gratification.
Right.
I can't sit and watch. I can't be up $500 and not take it. Even if I can see that it could probably go up to $1,000. I get
all of that, and that like you said, like you always say, it's the type of trader you are. It's the type of trader you are, and I feel like I've been in this journey for so long that I've developed I've been trying to change the DNA of being a scalper. I don't care about the instant gratification, bro, because in the long term, I'm gonna blow that account. You cannot beat this market every fucking day. You can't be 110% every day.
But you don't need to be.
You don't. But then you need to never let emotions kick in to kill all the losses. I mean, all the wins. right? Like you don't need to be 110%, but you never need to let emotion triggers to kill the gains. And that's a hard, again, if you guys are fucking great at not letting emotions kick in and spiraling out of control, kudos to you. And
There's someone in here who's really good at that, and that's Evan.
Yeah, and that's amazing. Like, you know, I'm sure it even affects Evan to the point where he's feeling down and sad at the fact that he just
Yeah, but he ain't placing trades.
He
ain't placing trades.
Yeah,
But that's where it comes, because at the end of the day, yes, you can sit there and beat yourself up.
right.
But when you're not placing trades because of that, you're doing yourself a service.
This is where rules come in, right? This is the robotic trading, guys. We talk about this shit enough to understand that there's one underlying factor. Rules keep your account alive. If you say to yourself, all right, I hit my daily loss limit, you still beating yourself up all day, but you preserve the account by not going back into the market. Even if you're right on the next trade, like that shit hurts. This is mental capacity we're talking about. Like, I'm fucking growing gray hairs trying to determine this shit. And for me, it feels like moving away from the control factor is going to get me paid.
No.
That was, go ahead, Emily. I think he's talking to someone in the shop. But moving away from the control factor is what I think is going to get me either paid or have a small loss. That's all we need to do, man, is control the small loss and go to fucking target. Because if you don't go to target, you're going to be like, oh, the market kept going. You're going to have that problem. Or you'll have the, oh, fuck, like I got out too early. Oh, like, damn, my wins aren't matching my loss. Like, forget all that shit. Like, and again, I do think you need to start scaling the fuck out. Like, don't leave a large part of your position in the market when you're right to be subjected to being super wrong. That's just execution. So your execution needs to be whatever it needs to be. But if you don't start hitting targets and blowing through your losses, I mean, dogs, that shit's gonna hurt, bro. It's gonna hurt. That's the bottom line. That shit's going to hurt. In the long term, you're gonna go through a psychological fuck.
Yeah, I think, but the market, for everybody in the market, is a different dynamic to it.
Yeah,
So
I agree with that.
And I think each person has to find that dynamic, because like how you talk about like going on tilt. That's what most people would call it, going on tilt. Once you just like go down that rabbit hole of trading,
Spiraling.
if your wife was standing over your shoulder and she said, "You take that trade, I'm leaving you," would you take the trade?
Yeah,
And you
fuck
know
that
you
hoe.
shouldn't take the trade.
Oh my God.
That's a crazy statement to make. But
Yeah, take that trade.
That is wild, because I would definitely not.
You have to have some type of penalty to not do it. But that's the thing, when we trade, we on our own. Ain't nobody, you don't have no boss to tell you not to do it.
Exactly.
So and that's like how you were saying, and I'll tell you outright, I look at it as an excuse sometimes, but that's how I'm built. If you're gonna use that excuse, you gotta have a penalty for it. And if you don't have a penalty, you're gonna keep doing it. And that's what makes, so most people, you would think that the penalty, good, how you doing? You would think that the penalty is blowing your account up. But the way we wired, it's like, boom, that go to the account, you feel bad for whatever amount of time, but it's like, okay, I gotta build my money back up. I want to do this again. But if there was a hard penalty, like, I'm gonna cut your goddamn hands off if you push that button, like, I don't think you would take the.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the harsh penalty of blowing an account should be enough for people to be like, yo, you know what? I've had enough. Let me be diligent. Let me be, robotic. Let me follow the rules. But obviously, this market, it plays on emotions. It plays on the fact that you want to be right. It plays on the fact that you know what you can get. It plays on the greed, right, and fear. It just fucks with us with greed and fear. All I'm saying is, do whatever strategy makes you fucking money. If you in and out, and you making money, I promise you, don't change that, because you're gonna fuck yourself. But if you can find a strategy that says, wait a minute, we always go to target, and I can't control whether it takes 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 1 hour, 15 minutes, then trade that. And if you lose, and you only lose, a small amount, but if you win, you bang, bro, you've tapped into something different.
Yeah, but then you have to find out